Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm not on the screen. Nice. Um, Welcome to the round 15 team review. I had a very good week. I'm very happy with my score. I went up 290, so just missed out on 2.5, which is really annoying. Really annoying. But yeah, there was a lot of good, but there was also stinkers. You know, I'm just gonna shove on before. A lot of stinkers this week. Um, and yeah, there's decisions to be made, I guess. Um, So let's get into it, yeah. So this is up a bit late. I was at the soccer last night, Melbourne City, won the first ever championship, so I'm very happy with that. Yes, I was out for most of the night, and then obviously I didn't go home and watch F1, so I wasn't able to upload this. So it's uploaded now. Um, anyway, um, I didn't watch any of Sunday's games, so I'm going off completely stats of what I heard. So, in terms of like the Lairds and all those guys, I have no idea. So, Laird 109, I was very happy with that, but apparently he was on like 90 at half time and then got tagged, which sucks. Um, but yeah, apparently he was doing really well. It was like it was 60 a quarter. I think I checked the quarter time, he was on like 60, I think. So I think he got tagged second half apparently, and it just killed him. But I mean, 109, that's fine. I don't care. Compared to other defenders this week, that's good. Mills was good. Wish he got a bit more. He was on like 100 three-quarter time, but 111, I'm fine with that. Stewart had a big stinker. Though I actually said this before. It was pretty funny because I was with one of my mates during the day, and I was just like to him. I checked my Instagram and I saw Tom Stewart 100th game or something like that, or 50th. I think it was 100th. I was just like, oh no, Stewart's in a milestone game. He's gonna have a stinker because milestone games, man, they just don't go well half the time. They don't go well. You saw Robbie Gray, he's what 250th the other day, and he got injured in it. Milestone games just don't work with some people. Um, and yeah, it was no exception for Stewart because he was shite. Um, but this was just a one-off. There was multiple times where he was in like 10 during the second quarter. He was in like 20 in the second quarter, and then he had a rough with Cameron, and then he gave away a 50-minute penalty, and he was back on like 5, and then yeah, from there it was just he had a good last quarter, which kind of lifted his score to at least 50. But yeah, it was shit. Kind of same with Lloyd. No, Lloyd was on 60 at half time. I don't know what happened to him. He died. He was on 60 like 2 3 minutes into the third, but he died. I guess the game didn't really allow him to do anything because it was very close and was up in 74-1 for basically the rest of the game. Um, yeah, didn't Port didn't really every time they went up they scored, so there was no really time for kickouts or anything like that. Um, but yeah, they had a great match, City Port. Moving on, Whitfield, he got 32 disposals, so that's all I know. Yep, go Whitfield. I mean, that's 2 good scores in a row, so hopefully he keeps this up, and yeah, this is good. Same with Short. Don, let's not talk about Richmond. Yeah, that was woeful, but Short had a good game. It was yeah, the only consolations of that game is that Short and Dusty didn't do too bad. That's the consolations. Bianco, yeah, it's a bit stinky. I'm not gonna lie. He kicked 2 goals, which is the reason why he got that score. Like he just, eh, he's eh. I mean, he's there for bench cover, but also like make a bit of money. Um, but yeah, moving on to the midfield, Captain Bon. Oh, hail Marcus Bontempelli, the future Brownlow medalist. All hail Marcus Bontempelli because he's a god. He is a god. He never fails. Look at his scores. He hasn't failed. He just doesn't fail. Look at him. Look at that. 116, 133, 127, 107, 155, 128, 159, 125, 149, 143, 156. Oh hail the god. He does not fail. And he's got North Melbourne this week. He does not fail. All hail the god. See, AFL? Hey, all the teams watching. This is what happens when you be stupid and you don't tag Bontempelli. Yet you tag the guy. Like lowest score since that Richmond. That's one good thing we did. We could Bontempelli to shit. But yeah, he was great. Well, I didn't see the game. I just saw he scored 3 goals, with one of them being fucking a crazy goal. I saw it after. Um, and he got like 29 disposals, something like that. Um, but yeah, he was great. You know, the Parish. Look, in the long run, I fucked myself with Parish. I fucked myself. Saying that, Impy did get injured, but but I got greedy and did like a 200k upgrade to get him. I got greedy. I should have done him to someone else. To be honest, I would have. Do you know what's annoying? I would have gone Zorko. 100% would have gone Zorko, but he got suspended, so I didn't get him, and then he got 174, which was annoying. I was gonna go Zorko, but I got greedy. I got greedy, and look, Parrish has been good. I mean, he's got what, 115, 121. That's good, but for someone 170, I kind of want that better. Like, you have McRae's 30k less, and he's averaging 10 more than him a game. It would be nice for him. He's got what, Geelong and Junior HBO. That's not good. Yeah, he had a lot of the ball. I don't. Second quarter was the most frustrating quarter I've ever seen in Supercoach. He just was just going down, and he plays 3 or 4 minutes, comes off, and then comes back on with like 10 minutes left, and just plays that. Like it happened every quarter, even the fourth quarter. Like I don't understand why he comes off within the first 5 minutes, especially after halftime. You have a 20-minute break, you come on, and then he's just like, nah, I don't want to play. It's like okay. Jack McRae, yeah, he was great. But I'm telling you right now, the captaincy is just staying on. Like I don't care, it's just staying there. No matter how good McGregor is. But yeah, he's really good. He got another game. I think every single game of the year he's had 30 plus disposals. It's ridiculous. Um, Probably dark horse in the Brownlow when you think about it. Um, but yeah, no Oliver, he's been shit lately. My guy was getting 150s, 140s, 200, and then 98, 103, 105. And guess who he has this week? He has fucking De Boer again. And we all know what happened last time. We all know what happened last time we had De Boer. And he got a 67. You know? It's just... Eh. eh. It is what it is. Everyone has Oliver anyway, right? What's your own by? Like fucking 36. That's not expected for more, actually. Moving on. I love Jared Lyons. I'm not gonna lie. I love Lyons. I actually love Jared Lyons. Like, no joke, I love him. He's very good. Some of my favourite players. That doesn't play for my team. Yeah, but he's great. He never fails. So the one time actually you really need him to do well, he did fail. But that's not the point anyway. Moving on to Merritt. Yeah, I did not expect Merritt to get 41 disposals. He had a 26 disposal half in the first quarter, in the first half. He was great. He was great. He had like 80-point first quarter, I think, or some shit like that. So he was fantastic. No, he had like a 60-point. I don't know. I'm not sure if he got tagged a bit because he did slow down for a bit, but then he picked it back up last quarter. But yeah, he was really good. He was a very odd captain choice if anyone went for it. Um, but yeah, he's been very underrated in my opinion. I think he's been very good to be honest. But yeah, moving on to Guthrie. 107. That's good, but stay on the pitch. Stay on the pitch. He only played 75 again. Like, come on, man. Like, you stay on another 5 minutes, mate. You get 115 easy. But yeah. I mean, this is my midfield for the year. Nothing's going to change unless someone gets injured. Like, nothing's changing. So yeah. Luke Edwards, from what I saw here, was shit. He had 5 disposals. He did not. Don't we expected it. When we heard the big guns are back? Honestly, I was more surprised on the fact that he held. Like I know he did well, but I did not expect him to hold his spot to be honest. But yeah, that 22 is kind of fucked. He's done a Bianco basically, and now it's fucked him. He probably won't play next week. I doubt he will stay in the team with the 5 disposals. Um, Newcomb, he actually did well. Kicked a couple goals, kicked a good goal. Yeah, look, this guy's a bench cover. I didn't bring him in for the fact of the money. I brought him in because of bias, to be honest. And Edwards was more, hey, I need to get rid of Jones, and he's only rookie of the week. Um, yeah, there are no rookies this week, by the way. There are none, nothing. There's literally 0 rookies this week. Like, Yeah, so if you're looking for rookies, unlucky Chief, because there's none. Sam Walsh, yeah, he had 38 disposals. He had a great game. Um, yeah, he blitzed, but yeah, bit of a reassuring game because he's been a bit stinky lately. Look at his scores; he hasn't been the best. Not in the levels he was, like, because I brought him in after the 144, I think. So I got 130, 130, and then he went 89, 111, 116, yeah, good. 90, 124, good. And the 71, it's kind of inconsistent lately. So I hope he plays Freo this week. So I'm begging Sarong doesn't tag, but if he does, go to Crips. Wait, surely is Crips even more? Oh, sorry, I have to check this. But honestly, how is he only gone down 77? That's ridiculous. The guy averages like 50 now, I swear. Um, Brode Grande. Yeah, Grundy was great on his return. He had a 50-point first quarter, which really lifted him, and then yeah. But it seems like he could be the number one ruckman now. No Gorn's averaging more, but that's because he just gets bigger scores. But Grundy gets more on a consistent basis. It looks like. Meanwhile, yeah, Gorn was up Gorn on the bench because it was the only way I could actually take parish points if he did well. Um, but yeah, in the end, I just couldn't like that. Yeah, Reeves was an hell of a rookie in the end. But yeah, Gorn, he had a good first quarter and then just stopped. I'm not sure what exactly happened. Um, but yeah, that was, that was a very controversial game, wasn't it? Um, moving on to Hole, yeah. He couldn't do it this week. He couldn't do it. He couldn't have the 20-point quarter, 20-point half, and then just finish on the 140 because why not? Yeah, he couldn't do it this week. But yeah, he got scaled up 20 points. So I'm not sure what that was about. Apparently, he had a few touches in the last quarter, but he just didn't get involved. Is this concerning a bit because the fact that is it a coincidence that his first bad game in over 8 weeks was the week that North Melbourne's halfback Luke McDonald returned? I hope so. I'm thinking it is because he just didn't have a lot of the ball today. But is that a factor because of Luke McDonald? Maybe. We have to see this week. At the end of the day, look, at this point, he's stuck in your team. You can't rage trade anymore. That's the thing. There's no rage trading. Like, unless you literally have the capacity to do that, there's no rage trading. Zeeble 98, that's fine. Look, everyone has him. I couldn't care. I couldn't care less what he does, unless he gets like 40, then I'm gonna be upset. Moving on, Cole Langford. Yes, he finally did it. Yeah, like I said last week, he looked in good. He looked like he was around the ball. He was in the center bounces. He did all that. But yeah. Also was a bit scared because Stringer's gone into the midfield now. So I guess he's kind of taking his role a bit, which kind of sucked. But now that's a cheap option, I guess. You got like 80 something. Back to Langford. Yeah, but he had like a 50-point quarter. He can't kick. He There's so many times where you can just get an easy, efficient disposal, but he'll miss to the point where like the guy won't mark it. It would just miss, and then he'll have to go pick it up. You know, so it doesn't really count. But yeah, he has good tackling game and good like around the ball. Good contested work, which gets us scores. Dusty, I mean, considering the game, that's great. Same with Jones. Jones didn't even kick a goal when he got that score, so that's pretty good. Um, Briggs, I don't know what he did. All I saw was I watched the last bit of the quarter. All I saw was that he took a mark, got a free 50-meter, and scored a goal, which I'm assuming got him like 30 points. I don't know. Madden, it wasn't bad. And Waterman was big stinky. He went up 10k this week. As long as he's playing. So, I ain't fussed. I'm not fussed. But it depends who's playing. So they're playing Melbourne. Brisbane's playing Adelaide. And Essendon's playing. I feel like I'm just going to stick real. Actually, I might. Depends who best on league. Anyway, with trades. I don't know because I don't know what to do. My logic is I just don't trade for the week because Coleman Jones is going to be about 300k this week, next week, right? So if you think about it, I want to have some injury trades. Right, so my logic is I wait another week. Hopefully he has a good week against Gold Coast. He goes to about 310, and then I do a straight upgrade for him to someone. Then I have 4 trades with 1 upgrade, because then I can downgrade upgrade. Unfortunately, will I have money in the bank? Probably not. It's either that, or because the thing is, these guys have money to make. It's either that, or it's a downgrade Madden, um, and then just get 1 or 2. But okay, and then I have money to spend, and then I can get things. I want to win on Shy because Shy has a 150 break even now, so I want to win on Bolton. Bit of bias there, not gonna lie. But then Dangerfield, I was gonna get Steel because he's actually been doing well. So it's one of that I have 100k and use 2 trades, or I could just wait another week and then upgrade Jones straight to, you know, yeah, a Dangerfield or a Bolton or a Dale or a Hyde, etc. We'll find it next week after whose price is what. Because I feel like injury trades are pivotal. Because like I mean, we saw what happened with Impy. Like he just got like screwed. Got an ankle injury literally last minute, and bang, see you later. You have to trade now. So yeah, it kind of seems like the last 2 years injuries have been a lot, and they're thinking of doing a hub in Victoria with all the teams, and if Footy Frenzy's coming back, which probably means it's gonna fuck us. It's gonna be last year. It's gonna be buy round finals again. It's gonna be some teams are gonna miss some days. They're gonna do what's it called? A lot more people are gonna get a lot more injuries because they're gonna be playing over multiple days. The bright side, more rookies will come in because they want to rest people. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be ropes. It's gonna be an interesting last couple of weeks. Um, so yeah, this week I'm not gonna do anything. I'm looking long term. I'm thinking I want injury trades just in case something happens. Um, so I wait for Jones to fully max out his price. To be honest, I might not even trade next week if I don't have to. Just wait until he goes up because then I can get a big player, or at least I can get someone and still have money in the bank. Um, yeah, honestly, it's waiting on Bolton because he could be like, if he gets like even if he gets 100, we'll still go down to about like 480, 480, 470, which is perfect. I'm fine with that. Um, but yeah, so that's really it. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, let me know how you guys went. I'll see you all next week. See you later.